one thing he did was he made a post praying that Young Thug gets out of jail. And, he kind of caused a little confusion there.
Yeah. I mean, what did you think? He was praying he got out of jail so he could do something to him? Like, what you mean?
I think more like people were just like, you were on a stand. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to really pray. You could have just not got on the stand.
But if he didn't get on the stand, then Young Thug probably would have at least. I think him getting on the stand was making Young Thug come on. Mm. I mean, he wasn't guilty in the first place, but him going up there and admitting guilt and saying that, well, he admitted guilt in so many words that he had more involvement in the case than these other people. You get what I'm saying? And Thug really didn't know nothing that happened. So it's like him getting on the stand is what really got the jury mind rolling. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Did they show the jury the video of him when he was initially arrested and questioned at the police station?
I don't know. But I know they keep on using that as a reference throughout the whole trial, that interview. Mm. Yeah, so I don't know if because that's a long ass, you know what I mean? I don't think they'll show the whole interrogation during trial, as long as this trial is going to be anyway. That's like a 2-hour video. But they are referencing plenty of stuff from out of that video in the trial.
So they're probably at least showing clips of it.
Yeah, for sure.
You and Mondo got into it?
Yeah. Mondo like, man, I know the streets is over with. I just seen a real nigga take a picture with a rat and da. I used to really be around them niggas when we was younger, so it's like he thinking that I'm switching sides and all that. Me and Cody, yeah, we went back and forth, you know what I mean? Mark ass nigga. And nigga, he popping all that fly shit and all that like he a gangster. Nah, he a gangster nigga, but nigga, you can't take away from this shit either though. You know what I mean? That's my brother though. We end up getting to the bottom of what we was talking about. Like I said, cause my argument was like, if bro on the phone with him, then what the fuck is you even, like, why is you mad at me? Cause the motherfucker done pulled up on the nigga and all that shit. He like, nigga, that shit was, I'm like, oh, I get it now. And then at the end of the day, I'm telling him, like, I know them people before he knew Thug for real. Like, you get what I'm saying? I've been knowing them since I was living over by Mechanicsville in Oakland City. Like, you know what I'm saying? They used to always be over there. His little cousin was like my every day. I used to go pick meat up, nigga, from the house, nigga, every single day. And he used to side with me everywhere I went in Atlanta, probably for like a whole 2-3 years.
Now that you got more information, do you regret taking the picture or even being around him?
Like I said, I work in media. I don't regret none of that shit. I regret not doing the interview. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, actually, when I look back on it, I let the streets make a decision for me in the business world. I hope to never even think that way again. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing my job. Whether y'all agree or disagree, I ain't doing it just to do the job. I'm doing it because, nigga, my standpoint on shit hit harder. Like, I'ma still keep it all the way gangster the whole time. I'ma keep it 600 the whole time that we talking. So it ain't gonna be me compromising nothing. If I disagree with what you did as a rat on the stand or whatever the case is, I'ma express that, and we should be able to be grown enough to talk about your mistakes. I know how to talk, so I'm gonna address that without it being confrontational. So you could open up and let me know what was on your mind, because I ain't never picked the brain of a snitch. I ain't never really talked to a snitch too much unless I didn't know he was snitching. You get what I'm saying? So I think that I should start interviewing snitches to understand where the fuck do they be coming from when they involved with the streets and then just turn snitch.
What goes wrong?
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, what made you break these codes? Like, you know what I mean?
What was the Jeezy situation like? What was going on with Jeezy during that time? Did you guys ever run into him or see him, or what was the vibe like with that at the time?
Hell yeah. Gucci was outside. Hell yeah. I don't want to talk too much. That's why I said it's a gang of like situations. But if they ain't on the internet, I ain't finna be the first nigga to talk about that shit. It was some real altercations, like allegedly it was shootouts and all that shit after that. You know what I mean? But yeah, nah, it was some real altercations outside that shit.
Damn. Okay.
And
Well,
like nigga, I fuck with Jeezy. You know, I grew up under the BMF umbrella, so it's like nigga to see. But you know, Coach K and my cousin Twin was working with Gucci at the time too. So yeah, Coach K and my cousin Twin, I think he VP at Motown right now. But that's Coach K business partner, like his right hand man. But they also was around during the BMF days. I ain't gonna say if they was involved or not, but they were around during the BMF days, and that's when they was around Jeezy. That's who really put me in the door with Jeezy, Twin. So now he was over there with Gucci and shit too. So that was weird alone, but you know what I'm saying? That's some business shit. Then like just going out now, nigga, around Gucci, I ain't really get involved with the beef, but it still was up though. It's still, I want to say some shit. That's why I'm like talking slow around it, but you know what I'm saying? I can't even do that, Cam. I know some cuz on the hood, but I'm going to just let it sit where it's going to sit at. If somebody else talk about it, we'll double back. You know, me and you, we do this on a routine. It might come about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas, what happened that night, man?
it might. It might. There's definitely a lot out there. There might be stuff that I can't even really think of off the top of my head. Cause I interviewed Clem. You know,
Yeah.
he was like Jeezy's
Yeah,
right
Clem my
hand.
boy. Yeah.
Oh,
Clem
okay.
know what's up. Yeah, that's how I like Clem my boy. He had came over there to No Jumper too. Yeah, I probably did it at
That's
the
right.
same
Yep.
time. Yeah.
I hear you. Well, some big news just happened yesterday. Lil Durk has a concert, and he brings out J-Man out on stage. What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.